Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Troy, and this is my video training diary as I prepare for the Ironman 70.3 Oceanside race in April of 2023, and a couple other events, or at least one other event before that. Signed up for the 24 hours of the Old Pueblo mountain bike race and doing the solo single speed division again. So, have that on my mind as well. So I just want to give you an update on my training as I get back into the tri-sport or multi-sport swim, bike, run. Actually, I haven't been swimming, so that's probably not a good thing to talk about right now. No swimming for several weeks. Just haven't really wanted to, and that's okay. If I'll get to it when the time comes, and I know I have to. I've never really loved swimming, as some of you probably know about me, probably why I was never a better swimmer when I used to race a lot back in the 90s. Anyway, I'll get back to it. But the bike is going okay, low volume. Again, you're welcome to check out my Strava. I'll try to provide a link so you can sign up for it. It's not public, so I'll have to bring you in and invite you into if you have any desire to see what I do. But been riding a fair amount consistently, not a ton of volume, but consistently. Got out on the road bike a couple times over the weekend, which was nice, and put in some, a couple 30-mile rides. The first one, I hadn't been on the bike for a while, so it's just getting back into it. The second day, though, I felt really, really solid. So I felt good about that. I mean, the cardio, the leg strength isn't there so much yet, but the cardio definitely seems to be coming along, and I feel just better at higher outputs for consistent efforts. Yesterday, for example, I did 20 minutes on the stages and basically did around 240, 250 watts at 95 to 100 RPMs for 15 of those minutes or so, something like that. And it wasn't super uncomfortable, so, getting back that rhythm, and that's good. I have done a few intervals lately on the stages. I've put in just 30-second opener efforts to kind of get back into the interval work a little bit, that anaerobic work, and been able to hold over 400 watts, 450 watts for that period of time without suffering too much. So that's been okay. 6 hours, I think, or so a week is what I've been committing to on the bike. So not a ton of riding time. I want to get that up, and especially with some of the big long races that I want to do, I need to get that up. On the run piece, I did tweak my hamstring, so I'm bummed about that, and I'm working through that. But I've been consistent still, just like running and walking, just to maintain that consistency. I don't want to break my streak. So even yesterday on the treadmill, I did a incline walk at 3.8% miles per hour at a 15% grade. You want a good workout? Try that. I mean, it stretches out your hamstring, so that felt okay, but it does get your cardio up. I was up at around 135, 140 beats per minute heart rate. So try that, and it's obviously low impact when you're walking up that hill. So that combo, and then also did my strength work yesterday. That's about a 30 to 40 minute full body workout, and just twice a week, but definitely feel pretty strong. Weight's not coming down, but that's okay. I feel like I'm maintaining my muscle strength and everything. So the extra endurance training I'm doing hasn't really eaten into my muscle density, which tends to happen for me. If I start training more volume, I'll lean down pretty quickly and get down into that mid 170s, low 170s. And at some point I want to do that around race time, but I'll just work on that gradually. So that's about it. Good spirits otherwise, just maintaining. I wish the hamstring wasn't hurting. That does concern me, because if I can't stride out, I won't be running well. And when I got back into racing 10 years ago, the run was my strength. So I look back at that and say, I've got to get my run back to where it was, or not back to that time, but at least better than it is right now, because right now I kind of hobble. So I have to figure that out, and hopefully this hamstring heals up. So probably need to stretch more. So So if anybody has any good stretch routines, send them my way. But that's about it. If you have any comments, suggestions, or if you want to share any stories, please feel free. Please like the video if you can, and make some comments. Would love to hear from you. All right, that's all I have. Have a great day.